Hi, I'm Isaac Garcia.
I'm Carson Cook,
and you're watching CIF Southern Section this week.
Hi, this is Coach Andy Flores out here, Grace Brethren. You are watching CIF Southern Section this week. Enjoy.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 7 of CIF Southern Section this week, presented by Future Elite Academy. I'm Jacob Noel.
And I'm AP, and we're standing right here on the beautiful campus of Grace Brethren High School here in Simi Valley, California. We've got a great feature ahead of us with the Grace Brethren Lancer football team. Jacob, what's on the slate?
Well, first up, we have What's in the Bag with Class of 2021 linebackers Isaac Garcia and Carson Cook. Stay tuned for that. AP, who else do we have?
And then we've got another feature of CLA versus the world. I'm going to test out this lefty arm. Hopefully I don't throw it out and go head-to-head in a throwing competition with senior quarterback Mikey Zelli. And then we've got another edition of Free Game with head coach Josh Henderson. And then we're going to go in-depth with 2021 Polynesian Bowl All-Star Jay Toia, who is a great defensive lineman, and he's going to share his thoughts on playing in this game in the 2021 season. CIF just ruled that high school seniors in season will be able to play in a high school bowl game, so it'll be interesting to get Jay's take on that. But catch up with us later on the field with Grace Brethren High School football. The Future Elite Academy is an entrepreneurial academy near Los Angeles, California, providing educational and racial equality for student athletes of all socioeconomic backgrounds. Future Elite focuses on 7th, 8th, and 8th grade reclassification student athletes and plans for high school expansion. The goal is to better prepare student athletes for the future in both mind and body. Learn how you can also be part of the change for educational equality at futureeliteacademy.com.
First up, let's take a look into Isaac Garcia and Carson Cook's bag. Hey everyone, I'm Jacob Noel coming at you from Grace Brethren High School. Right now I'm here with Class of 2021 linebackers Isaac Garcia and Carson Cook, and we will be doing a fun segment of What's in the Bag. We're going to take a look at what's inside these Grace Brethren linebackers football bags. So if y'all want to start off, who wants to go first?
I'll start it off.
All right.
Always going to have that extra pair of cleats for the homies or whoever needs it.
Are they the same ones as the ones you have on?
I got these years on, but these are last year's, broken in already. Always a good choice, always comfy.
Isaac, do you also have another pair of cleats with you, or you're just one and done?
The one thing I got, I'm rocking the sandals, because you never know, like after practice, it's going to be a hot day, you definitely want to get out of the cleats, put the sandals on.
And I see they are a high-end fashion brand too, but they look...
That's how we roll.
They're like, how do you treat your nice sandals like this? Like, they are so dirty already.
I know, I kind of did them dirty. It's a nice brand, but...
That's okay. All right. What else do we have in these bags?
I'm going to go with the 7-on-7 helmet. It's usually a good thing to have in the bag, you know. 7-on-7 is a pretty important part.
That's nice. Gotcha. Isaac?
You got to have the earphones on you.
All right. Who do you normally listen to?
My pregame hype up is like The Game, Nipsey. Those are my guys right there.
Okay.
That's what's gonna get me going before practice and before the games.
And then what about like cooling down? What do you listen to?
Oh man, just lay in bed, Bryson Tiller. You know, the
I love Bryson Tiller. Period. Okay. Yeah. Those are the simp hours though.
Exactly. After practice, late night in bed.
Right. Okay. Carson, what else do we have in here?
I'm rocking the Cetaphil wipes. Got to keep that skin clear. You know.
That's a good brand, yes.
Out here sweating, I gotta get all that dirt out them pores.
Nice.
Staying clear skin.
Good. See, a lot of boys don't seem to care about their skin. I'm glad to see that you're taking care of it. Okay, cool. What else do we have over here?
I got a spare knee pad because it's not a true Grace Brethren practice unless someone doesn't forget a knee pad. So you gotta always have the extra knee pad on you for one of the homies.
Oh, not for yourself?
No, I'm on top of it. It's always one of the homies forgets a knee pad.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Next thing I'm gonna pull out is we got some battle gloves in here. You know, for them cold games. Gotta keep them hands warm.
All right, gloves.
I got the Air Maxes.
Ooh.
Once again, pretty beat up because you know how we roll in Grace Brethren weight room's pretty beat up in there, but have the Air Maxes.
Wow. Okay. Wait. This is.
I'ma
Can we
finish
just
it
see? Can we just see?
off.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish it off with some nice water. You know, staying hydrated.
Good.
Never
good.
cramping.
Nice.
Yep.
Gatorade.
It's that lemon lime. It's my favorite Gatorade right there.
I asked this question last time with Jordan Walker at Bosco. I have a question for both of you. So do you guys call the Gatorade by their color or the flavor?
The color. The color, yeah.
See,
It's
this
always the
is
color.
exactly. This is important. This is a debate. Comment down below if you call Gatorades by their color or the flavor. Because you said what? This is lemon lime.
Yeah, yeah. Or yellow.
I would just say it's yellow,
Yeah.
but he wanted to be extra.
I did. I did.
All right. Next up, what else? Do you have anything more in there?
Let's see what I got. Let's see.
See, he keeps it simple. He just brings the
I got
necessities.
the keys, because, you know, long day of practice. You gotta have the keys if you want to go home.
Duh.
You ain't know about the keys.
Oh, shoot. Is that it? Is that all we have in
that's
there?
it. That's all I got.
Really? Wow. I feel like this is much less than last segment, but it is the necessities. Last time he started pulling out protein powder, pre-workout. He had everything, but you guys just
You
kept
gotta
it
save that stuff at
basic.
home. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Wow. All right, well, thank you guys for joining me and letting me take a peek into your football bags. I really appreciate you guys having me here. And we'll catch you guys next time. This is Isaac Garcia, Carson Cook from Grace Brethren High School. Peace out.
Next up, an awesome feature that we've been doing every few weeks or so on the CIF Southern section this week, CLA versus the world, myself against Mikey Zelli. Come check it out.
I'm Mike Zelli, senior quarterback. This is CLA versus the world, and I'm gonna take on AP in the crossbar challenge.
All right, so we're gonna set up on 2 different spots right here on the field, and we're gonna see from each spot who's the first to hit the crossbar. I'm thinking it's not gonna end well for me, but you know, hey, it is what it is.
You got an arm. Yeah, I know this guy got an arm.
One, so we gotta move it back, what, 10 yards?
Yeah, that's good, Sam.
All right. And that wasn't supposed to happen. Telling you. How close were we? Ooh. Oh, that was good. Oh!
A little short, a little more on it.
I'm struggling. I think he's gonna hit this one. Oh yeah. Oh! I got lucky. I mean, this doesn't really test much skill. Mikey's a dope quarterback, but I don't know, man. That one goes to CLA.
He got the best of me, man. That is what it is.
Appreciate Mikey for coming on. We're gonna definitely be back out to Grace Brethren and check out some games. I'm gonna go ice my shoulder right now, and Mikey's gonna stay after and try to hit that crossbar a couple more times. Peace.
Next up, AP sits down with 2021 Polynesian Bowl All-Star Jay Toia.
Toia, class of 2021, Grace Brethren High School.
Your All-American Adidas, All-American game, Polynesian Bowl All-Star. I don't know if there's been a player from Grace that's, been invited to multiple All-Star games like that. What does that mean to you? What does it mean to your family and to the team?
It means a lot, especially coming out of a small school, Grace Brethren. But yeah, it's an honor. Feels great.
The Polynesian Bowl, what have you heard about the game and what are you looking forward to?
I don't know a lot. The only thing I know about is the Polynesian Bowl, and I've been watching a lot of stuff on the Sports Recruits page, following them throughout the years. So I'm looking forward to just being part of that Polynesian culture.
What was the conversation like with your family, when you officially got that invite?
We didn't talk about much, whatever I get, my parents still praise me, they want me to stay humble and this and that. So yeah, it was just the normal.
What kind of values, like you said, has your family instilled in you to remain humble? How often do they remind you of your place?
The Tongan culture is all about being humble, all about giving glory to God. So yeah, it's just.
Who are some of those guys that you look up to, who have made it big time in college, in the NFL, former Tongan players that are your idols?
Definitely coming out of USC, Marlon and Jay at USC. And I think the biggest Polynesian that I look up to, or Tongan that I look up to that's in the league now is Vita Vea at the Buccaneers.
Now, he was a guy, out of Milpitas High School, up in the Bay. Did you have a relationship with him coming up? Have you ever had a chance to meet him?
No, but my grandma used to babysit him. So yeah, that's just through the stories that my dad told me.
Somebody like a Juju Smith-Schuster, who really embraces his Polynesian heritage, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. There's not a lot going on out there with Polynesian culture, and I think it's just growing now. So yeah, it means a lot that our culture is getting out there, and a lot of people are getting to be a part of it and experience it.
If you were to, speak to some of the younger Polynesian players who are coming up, youth players, younger guys, what would your advice be to them in terms of striving for their goals, academically and athletically?
I would tell them that school comes first. Without good grades or being good at school, this football life won't work out. Especially going to college and the league, they'll look at that stuff, especially in school. And as far as football, just keep working hard, remain humble. This is Jay Toia, and you're watching the CIF-Southern section this week. Stay tuned for our weekly edition of Free Game with Grace Brethren football head coach Josh Henderson.
This is Josh Henderson, head football coach, Grace Brethren, and this is Free Game. I'm going to start with knowing who you are, and what I mean when I say that is knowing your values, knowing what you believe in. There's a lot of competing values in life, and so you must know your priority. When you know your priority, and you know your top values, now you can focus. There can only be one number one, and you got to know what that is in your life. Next to that, I'm going to say, think hard about who you put yourself around. Choose your friends wisely. Who you put yourself around is a big part of who you're going to become. So I'm going to say who you put yourself around is even more important than what you're doing. Put yourself around the right people, young men. After that, I'm going to say enjoy the journey. We're playing the greatest game in the world. You're playing with a lot of guys you love. You get to be in a locker room with your brothers, your friends. You have great coaches, great mentors. It's a very special time in your life. Enjoy the moment. Don't take it for granted. Love it. Next free game I'm gonna say is, work with all your heart. Work with joy and work with passion. But I'm gonna tell you what, push for greatness. Hold nothing back. It's a worthy endeavor to give your very, very best. If you win with humility. The next thing I'm gonna say is some great virtues. Humility. Be a guy who's always putting the attention on the man next to you. Why? Because that's a great teammate and that's a great man. That's one of the values that you should think about. After that is just your work ethic, who you are, who you put yourself around. And I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy that free game. God's favor.
Hello, I'm Coach Dial, a defensive coordinator at Grace Brethren High School. And with me I have Desmond Dial, senior outside linebacker. So Desmond, tell me a little bit about your experience here at Grace Brethren over these past few years.
Well, I could just tell you it's a family culture. You know, ever since I stepped in here, you know, it's been like a family. We're all close, you know. We all, you know, go to each other's houses, you know, talk playbook, you know, and of course we want to win state championships. So I think just that's always been the goal every year.
So speaking of state championships, I hear you guys have played in a couple of state championships, won one 2 years ago. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
Yeah, my sophomore year we won the state championship against Del Oro. You know, unfortunately I was injured. I didn't get to play in that game, but it was an awesome experience to go through in the playoffs as a sophomore and just to learn from the older guys and pick things up from them.
This year, going into this season, this has been an unprecedented season like any other with this COVID-19. How has your preparation been and your team's preparation been thus far?
Well, luckily, you know, at home I got a weight room in the garage, so I haven't been able to prepare that way. Luckily, I've had a father like you know, preparing playbook-wise, watch film. So, you know, I think, you know, I took it as an advantage this year.
Good, good. And what about your teammates? Are they seem to be bought in this year? Are they working as hard as you're working? And how's the camaraderie and all that stuff going?
Oh yeah, you know, we've been pushing it hard in the weight room this year. Everyone's been getting stronger, you know, 1,000 plus. You know, we got about 20 plus guys. And so I think it's been a great year.
In terms of recruiting, once again, this has been an unprecedented year with this COVID-19. Everything's been pushed back. Kids aren't able to do camps and things of that sort. You guys have a great program here, but how's the recruiting going for you?
Recruiting's actually been going well. I've been talking to a couple coaches, you know, from all over the country, from North Dakota State, Fresno, a bunch of schools, you know, just from Twitter. You know, I can only send them my film from last year, but I can tell you this year they're going to get some good film this year.
This is Coach Dials with my son Des. Thanks for watching CIF Southern Section this week.
We hope you enjoyed episode 7 of CIF Southern Section this week, presented by Future Elite Academy. I'm Jake Noel.
And I'm AP, and man, we had a blast over here at Grace Brethren High School. Coach Josh Henderson and the staff really welcomed us with open arms. We appreciate you guys having us on campus. Next week, Jacob, where can you find us?
Catch us at Oxnard High School, so we'll see y'all next time. Bye!